Hello, boys and girls. My name is Miss Dossett, and today we're going to be going over themes. So let's think. What's the holiday that's coming up soon? Valentine's Day. And what would you all say is the main theme of Valentine's Day? Yes? Exactly. Love. And how do people show love to one another on Valentine's Day? And what icons symbolize love? Yes, very good. The little hearts show love. And yes, giving gifts to others such as chocolates or flowers are all ways that people demonstrate love to one another on Valentine's Day. So love is our overall theme for the day, and then the hearts, the giving gifts, those are the details that support and give evidence for this theme on that holiday. In the same way, when we read books, every book we read has a theme. Recently, we read Bud, Not Buddy. And the theme can be defined as the central message that the author is trying to convey to us as the reader. And how can we find this theme? Well, we can find it through the characters, through their interactions, what the characters go through. We can also find it in the setting of the book. This book took place in the Great Depression in the United States. And also in the plot. What exactly happens? What do the characters go through? These are all things that help the reader understand what the theme is. The theme can be just one word, a concept, or it could be a phrase, a few words. So I'd like you all to get into groups of 3 or 4. And I'm going to hand each group a graphic organizer. And I want you to discuss amongst yourselves what you think a theme for Bud Not Buddy could be. And write it right here. And then you're going to find supporting details and write it in each of these. You're going to find 3 details. Now these details could be character interaction with one another, what a character goes through, whatever happened in the book that you think provides, oh, this is the theme because of this. And I'll walk around the room and make sure that everyone is on track. Now that we've had our group discussions, I'd like for you all to share with me some of the things that you've come up with. Group 1. Perseverance. Yes, that's an excellent theme in the book Bud Not Buddy. What are some examples of Bud showing perseverance? Yes, he does decide that when foster care didn't work out for him, he was going to go out and find his father. So, what exactly, let's all make sure we know, what does perseverance mean? How can we put that in our own words? Yes? Yes, perseverance means sticking through with things even when it gets difficult. So even when it got difficult for Bud and he didn't like being in foster care, he didn't just sit around and complain. He decided, I'm going to go find my father. I'm going to try to make things right. Bud has a positive attitude throughout this book, and he always has a hopeful tone. He persevered through difficult circumstances. His mom died when he was just 6 years old. He didn't have family to look after him. He lived in an orphanage or in foster care. But he still had a funny, hopeful attitude. And he didn't have many material possessions either. You know how he carried around that one suitcase with those certain items in it? So, can we remember what those certain items were? Yes, he did carry around that picture of his mama so that he would always remember her. What else did he have in there? Yes, the pictures of Herman C. Calloway, who he believed was his father. So these few items were very, very important to him. So I want us to do something fun, and we're going to pretend that we have a suitcase, and we can only choose 4 valuable items to place in our suitcase and keep with us. I have an example. In my suitcase, I have a picture frame with my parents, who I'm very close to. I also have my iPhone, very important for me to communicate with other people. And I also have my journal that I use to express myself. And these 3 things are really valuable to me. So I'd like you all to individually think about what 4 things would you put in your suitcase and why? And write a short paragraph about it. You can also draw a picture by it, and then I want us to share with one another what made these items so valuable to us. Because Buddy had such a positive attitude, despite the fact that he didn't have many material possessions. He persevered, and perseverance is something that each and every one of us can do in our own life.